Well, by our standards, back to our storm watch. What's rain here is snow up at Highway 50 at Twin Bridges and Interstate 80 at Donner Lake a short while ago. Right now, chain controls are in effect for parts of I-80. And surf's up in the Bay Area through tomorrow night. That's what Ocean Beach in San Francisco looked like this afternoon, kind of, if you were a camera that had moisture on it. Anyway, the swell is expected to generate rip currents and huge waves up to 25 feet, and that is why there's a high surf advisory. This weekend also marks the return of king tides. Low-lying areas prepared for minor coastal flooding. In San Francisco today, the water rose up to the edge of the seawall on the Embarcadero. Some spilled onto the sidewalk. Caution tape was set up to warn pedestrians and joggers. I think they all made it through. Darren's got more on that and on exactly what is going on with all this, Darren.
It's like a cornucopia of winter weather right now, Brian. All that stuff. The snow in the Sierra, the high surf, the king tides. Let's come back and talk about the rain. Our view right now from Treasure Island looking back over the Bay Bridge shows you pretty cloudy skies out there. Let's check out the rest of the bay. San Jose, still getting some light rain down here. And as we get over into the Tri-Valley, I want to show you how we've done for rain so far. And if we just look at today's rainfall totals, this is just counting Sunday. We picked up a ½ inch of rain in Santa Rosa, 3/4 of an inch of rain in San Francisco. But this is only half of the story of this much needed storm. I'm going to show you the total now for the weekend, including Saturday and Sunday, and the numbers pretty much double. So we pretty much split it evenly. Saturday and Sunday, 2 days came in. We got an inch of rain in Santa Rosa, an inch of rain in San Francisco. Now, let's use that to put this season into perspective so far. Before we went into this weekend, we were only at about 8% of the amount of rainfall we should have had since October 1st here in San Francisco. And that's how we measure the rainfall year here. We started on October 1st. So counting up today's rain, we're now at 1.68 inches. We should have had over 6 inches. That's still not good, but now we're at 28% of average. That's not a bad weekend's work. 8% on Friday, 28% today. Let's keep this going. If we take a look at the live high-def Doppler, it's quieting down. There are a few spotty showers down here, maybe down along 880 in the South Bay. We're seeing a few showers. But if we take this and put it in the futurecast, the takeaway is things are about to turn off. And as we go through the overnight hours, the rain pretty much comes to an end, and even the clouds will clear out. So Monday morning we'll wake up, brand new day, blue sky, might be some patchy fog in the morning, but we're done with the rain from this storm in about 2 hours from now. All we have to do is look out across the Pacific to see the next one. There's one out here, that one's going to kind of miss us. I'm watching that one there. And if we take it and play this forward, that first one comes in just a little too north on Tuesday afternoon, but the next one right there, that's Wednesday night. And by the time we get to Wednesday night, we're going to see another round of rain Wednesday night into Thursday, more in the North Bay than everywhere else, but we'll get into more detail on that one as we get closer to it. Right now, it's Wednesday night, Thursday morning for more rain. By the way, here's the layer cake of all that stuff Brian was talking about just before we went into weather. Yes, there's a high surf advisory because there's all this energy out in the Pacific and it's throwing big waves at the coast. So be careful out there until at least tomorrow night. But in addition to that, there is a coastal flood advisory because at the same time we've got high surf, the king tides are on. We saw a little bit of that this morning, but tomorrow morning and again on Tuesday, tides are going to be pretty high. We've got to watch for water lapping up on the Embarcadero and some of those low-lying intersections up in Marin, some of those low spots when you pull off 101 up near Mill Valley. So if you know the spots that tend to see that for your part of the bay, just be careful around, basically around the water over the next 2 days. More snow in the Sierra. Yes, there is a winter storm warning. That stays in effect until Monday. And just to show you the morning lows and daytime highs before I get you into the 7-day forecast, we're going to bottom out this morning a little bit cooler because as the clouds clear out, the temperatures will be able to go a little bit lower. We'll get back down into the mid-30s in some North Bay spots. Daytime highs tomorrow will come into the mid and upper 50s. And in the 7-day forecast, now you see that next chance of rain shows up as we get into Wednesday night and Thursday. Friday should be clear. All right, that covers the forecast.